Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Kitty. Patia. Oh, Joseph is Patia. Yes, Kitty, number 25. BNK48 is Nam. Hi, Nam. Good morning. Tanakit, number 4/7. Good morning. Who we have from 4/3. Welcome to English. 4/7. Pepper. Good morning. Good morning, Ern. Non tapat. 4/5. Panabon. Good morning, number 6. Okay, so we have 29 viewers for now. Okay, so we have 47 watching. Jaunai, good morning, Jaunai. Good morning, Big. Book and Big. Super Witch. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are ready to learn for this morning. I know it's very early for class, but yes, let's learn something new today. We have from 4/2 and 4/5. Okay. Oh, Shaidan. Good morning, Shaidan. Shaidan is Pianat. Kun. Good morning, Kun. 4/7. Big. Okay, so we have 14 viewers. 40. Let's see, 4/2. Narisara, good morning from 4/8, number 44. Okay, now we have 57 viewers. That's good. Oh, you're still sleepy. I know you're still sleepy because it's so early. It's still 9 in the morning, but wake up. Let's have fun and let's enjoy our class. Let's stretch our arms. Stretch, and wake up and ready to learn with teacher Ivy. Okay, 4/5. Okay, we have 66 viewers. Hello, good morning, everyone. Now let's start. Before we start, who can remember what was our lesson yesterday? Who can remember what was our lesson? Let's review first, if you still remember. What was our lesson? Can you remember what is jobs? Very good. What else? What did we discuss about yesterday? Good morning, music. Okay, who can remember? Natasha. Good morning, Natasha. 4/8, number 22. We talked about world of works. Very good. Now we discussed about world of works. So who can remember what are some of the works that we discussed, or what are the jobs that we discussed yesterday? You can remember some of the vocabulary words. We discussed 8 vocabulary words. So who can remember some of those? Okay, let's try to review. Okay, engineer, how about this one? Let's try to review if you can still remember. Someone who extinguishes fire. Someone who rescues people. What do you call this picture, if you can still remember? Is it a mechanic? Chusak said pilot, business, firefighters. Very good. Who else? How about this picture? Who can remember what is this picture? Firefighter. Very good. This is a firefighter. Next, how about this one? How about 2 of these people? What do you call them? Someone who manages business, who owns a store. who manages the company. What do you call them? Oh, we have 78 viewers. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Businessman and businesswomen. Very good. So they're businesswoman and businessman. How about her? What do you call her? Someone who builds buildings, condominiums. How about, what do you call her? She is a, very good. She's a engineer. She's an engineer. Next, how about this one? Someone who fixes cars. What do you call those people? What do you call this job? What do you call her? What do you call her? What do you call her? Someone who fixes cars. Mechanic. Very good. She's a mechanic. Again, everyone, let's read together. Firefighter. Businesswoman. Businessman. Engineer. And mechanic. Okay? Now let's proceed. How about this picture? Who can remember this one? I think this is very easy. How about this one? What do you call him? Someone who maintains peace and order in our community, in our country. What do you call them? They're called police officer. Very good. They're called police officer. How about this one? Someone who flies planes. Someone who transports people using air, using planes. You can see them in airports. Yes, someone who flies a plane. Okay, Kun, very good there. She's called a pilot. Everyone say pilot. Who wants to be a pilot here? Wants to fly planes. All right, now let's go to, how about her? Someone who works in the office. Someone who tells people what to do. Yes. What do you call her? Starts with letter M. Okay, very good. I cannot read your name, but yes, your answer is correct. She is a manager. Again, everyone say manager. Okay, now how about the last one? This is the last picture. You use this, you wear this for identity. You can use this in school, or if you work in a company. What do you call it? You wear it for an identity. It's called uniform. Very good, Kitty. It's uniform. Okay, again, everyone, let's read together. Police officer, pilot, manager, and uniform. Okay? So these are some of the words that we discussed yesterday. I hope you will remember these words and remember the spelling. Okay, now we have 80. We have 90 viewers. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for waking up early and learning with Teacher Ivy. Okay, now, who can remember what country did we discussed yesterday? What country did the Diversicals went to another country for a show? So what do you think is the show? I mean, what do you think is the country that they went to? Korea. So Korea have South Korea and North Korea. So which part in Korea? They are in, very good, they are in South Korea. So South Korea, they're in South Korea. Who can remember what was the capital of South Korea, the main city of South Korea? Who can remember? Let's try to remember. So, okay, very good. So the capital city, the capital of South Korea is Seoul, Korea. Now, since we are talking about Korea, who can, since we are talking about Korea or South Korea, we cannot talk about South Korea without talking about their music. So I know that a lot of you likes Korean music. Now let's try to listen some of the words or some of the music, some of the songs of South Korea. I know that some of these songs you already know them. Let's try to listen to some of their songs. Since we are talking about South Korea, let's try to listen. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready to listen? Okay, I know some of you, or almost all of you, are a fan of this girl group. So let's try to listen. Sorry. Okay, again, let me adjust. Okay, I'm sorry. The audio is so loud. Okay, let's try to listen to the song again. Okay, so who can guess the girl group? Do you know that they are also from Korea? So who can guess the name of this girl group? Or who can guess the song? Yes, Apiwit, you got it correct. They are Blackpink. Yes, I know all of you, or some of you, are a big fan of this girl group. Oh, it's your favorite song. Yes, it's one of my favorite songs too. So who can guess the title of this song? Okay, that's correct, Kitty. The title of the song is Kill This Love. That's correct. Now, how about the next song? Okay, let's try to listen to this song. Okay, again, let's try to listen to this song. Okay, so who knows this song? Who knows this song? All right, they're the boy group. They are BTS. I know some of you are a big fan of this group. They are my favorite. Oh, Nam, are they your favorite? Okay, so the song title is called Dynamite. Okay, that's correct. Very good. How about this one? Let's try to listen to this song. Well, a lot of you is a big fan of this. Okay, who knows this boy group? Okay, correct. Someone got it correct. Someone answered it correctly. They are EXO. EXO. So that is the name of their group. How about this one? Do you know this song? How about Okay, someone is asking what? Okay, who knows this song? I mean, who knows this boy group? They are Got Seven. So a lot of you are a fan of this boy group. I know. All right. So the last one is this one. I don't know if you know this girl group, but yes, just listen. I go by the name CL21. It's been a long time coming that we share now. I'm set the roof on fire, baby. You better take it off, 'cause I can't deny. Eh, 21. Okay, who knows this song? All right, so who knows this song? I mean, who recognized this girl group? Okay, P.4, very good. They are 21. Okay, so all of those songs, all of those groups, where do you think they're from? They are from what country? They are from what country are we talking about? They are from what country? Yes, very good. They are from South Korea. Since we are talking about South Korea, let's try to listen to some of their music. Now let's continue. So, okay, now since Diversicus is in South Korea, they are what? They are trying to listen to some of the songs. Later, you will know the why did we listen to some of those songs, okay? Now, if you have a book, you can open your book. But first, let us listen. Now I want your ears and I want your eyes, okay? I want you to listen carefully as we read the story about the Versicus because they went to the, you cannot see? Okay, I will just zoom in, okay? Are you ready to listen? Okay, now let's try to listen. I want your ears and your eyes.
People's Book, Unit 6.
Okay, I get it.
Page 70. Diversicus. So, we're in South Korea. What's it famous for?
They invented K-pop music, didn't they?
Yeah. And in South Korea, they use a lot of robots, don't they? You're both right. But let's look at robots first.
Johnny, Dad's got a robot in the kitchen, hasn't he? Yes, but it doesn't look like a person.
Okay, did you hear it properly or do you want me to read it again? I don't know if you can see or you can read. Okay, I will try. Let's try to read it together. Okay, so we're in South Korea. What's it famous for? So here's asker, Mr. Friendly is asking, what's Korea famous for? Okay, then they said they invented K-pop music, didn't they? Yeah, in South Korea, they use a lot of robots, don't they? Okay, so Mr. Friendly is asking, what are the things that Korea is famous for? And the children, who can recognize the children? Who can recognize her? I know you know her name. She is Jenny. Okay, she's Jenny. How about this girl? Who can remember the name of this girl? Yes. Oh, you like English? Thank you so much. Nanny Jenny. Yes, her name is Jenny. How about the girl with blue hair? How about the girl with blue hair? Who can remember her name? Yes, very good, Abby. Her name is Sully. That's correct. How about the boy with glasses? The brother of Jenny. Who can remember the brother? What's the name of the brother of Jenny? What's his name? Oh, I can see a lot of hearts. Hello, everyone. Yes. What's the name of Jenny's brother? His name is Jim. Very good. How about the friend of Sulin? How about this guy? Who can remember this guy? Yes, very good. His name is Pablo. So, Mr. Friendly, Jenny, Sulin, Jim, and Pablo are talking about South Korea. So, they said that South Korea invented K-pop music. So earlier, we discussed about what? We discussed about, or we listened to some of the songs from South Korea. I know a lot of you are a big fan of, Korean music. Yes. Also, teacher, I love Korean music. Now let's proceed. And in South Korea, they use a lot of robots. So Mr. Friendly said that in South Korea, they use a lot of robots. Next picture. You're both right, but let's look at the robot first. Yes, but it doesn't look like a person. Jenny, that's got a robot in the kitchen, hasn't he? Okay, so Jenny is what? Jenny told his dad that it doesn't look like the robot doesn't look like a person. Yes. Okay, so Mr. Friendly is showing them the robot because the robot is in the kitchen. Now I want you to ask a question. What kind of music did they invent in South Korea? We just listened to it earlier. So what kind of music did they invent in South Korea? Who can answer? We have 118 viewers. Hello everyone. Good morning. What kind of music did they invent in South Korea? Very good. Akubit. Notagrid. It's what? It's K-pop music. Very good. Now, next question. Are there a lot of robots in South Korea? Are there a lot of robots in South Korea? Yes or no? Yes, very good. So there's a lot of robots in South Korea. Yesterday we talked about the robots in South Korea. So some of the robots in South Korea are working. Some of them are working in the airports. Some of them are becoming mechanics. Some of them are delivering, like working for deliveries. They are delivering food. They use robots to deliver food in South Korea. So there's a lot of robots in South Korea. Now let's proceed. I want your ears and your eyes to listen and read to the story.
Robots don't always look like people, do they?
No, they don't. Robots can be any shape or size.
At home, we've got one which cleans the floor. It hasn't got arms or legs. They're designing robot teachers, aren't they, Dad?
Yes, they are. But they aren't ready yet. Now, this afternoon, we are all going to see some robots.
Okay, now I will try to read it again for you. Robots don't always look like people, don't they? No, they don't. Robots can be any shapes and sizes. At home, we've got one which cleans the floor. It hasn't got arms or legs. Okay, so in this part, the children are asking Mr. Friendly if does the robots look like the same or looks like human? Does all the robot look the same? So the answer is what? The answer is no. Robots can be any shapes or sizes. There are robots that's very big. There are robots that is very small. There are robots that is shaped like a circle, a square, a rectangle. So there are a lot of robots in different shapes and sizes, just like this one. Who has this like this at home? It's like a vacuum cleaner. It cleans the floor. Who has this kind of machine in your home? I think we have this here in Thailand. You use this to clean the floor. Do you have this? Yes, in South Korea or in other countries, not just South Korea, in Japan, in Europe, they have this one. I think we have this one in Thailand. It cleans the floor. It's the same with a robot. You don't need to sweep your floor. You just use this one. Oh, Tanapol has this at home. That's cool. That's so cool. Okay. Oh, you see it in the mall. Yes, they have this in the mall. They are selling it here in Thailand. So it's like a robot because you don't have to sweep your floor. You just have to turn this on and it will clean your floor and go around your house. Oh, I see that a lot of you has this. Periacon, yes. Wow, that is so cool. Now, they're designing robot teachers, aren't they, Dad? Yes, they are. But they aren't ready yet. Now, this afternoon, we're all going to see some robots, okay? So Pablo is asking the children if there are robot teachers. So he's asking you, Dad, are there any robot teachers? But Mr. Friendly said, yes, there are robot teachers, but they are not ready yet. So South Korea is not, I think now they are having like robot teachers. But in the story, Mr. Friendly said that robot teachers are not yet ready. Okay, so I have a question for you. Who's got a robot at home? Who's got a robot at home? In the story, who's got a robot? Is it Jenny, Sully, Pablo, Jim, or Mr. Friendly? Who do you think has a robot at home? Who's got a robot? Nichapon, you have a robot? No, I'm asking about this story. Who's got a robot in this story? It's Pablo. It's Mr. Friendly. So Mr. Friendly got a robot, and his robot is this one. It's the cleaning robot who cleans the floor. Okay, next. Do robots always look like people? The Do you think that all robots look like humans? Look like people? Do you think all robots look the same? No, that's yes? Is it a yes or is it a no? Yes, that's correct. It's a no. No, they don't. All robots are different. They have different sizes, different shapes, different purposes on everything, or different purposes on what they do. Understand? Okay. Now let's proceed. Everyone listen carefully.
Later.
Yes, but it can't play a tune as well as a real musician, can it?
That's the biggest robot in the world, isn't it?
No, but it can lift cars. It's as strong as iron.
Look over there!
Okay, so now I will read it again for you. Look, that robot's playing the violin. Yes, but it can play a tune as well as a real musician, can it? Okay, so now let's look at the picture. The robot is what? He is playing the robot is playing the violin. But do you think the robot can play very well as the humans or the real musician? I think the robots cannot, because I think humans are still more good in music, because the robot is just doing like this. Okay, now let's proceed. That's the biggest robot in the world, isn't it? No, but it can lift cars. It's as strong as Ivan. Oh, look over there. Okay. Now look at the picture. There is a robot that is what? Lifting cars. But this robot is not the biggest robot in the world. There are still robots that is more huge, that is more big than this one. Okay, but it's not as big as other robot, but it's as strong as Ivan. Okay, because Ivan is the strongest man in diversity. Okay, now I have questions for you. What's the robot doing? What do you think is the robot doing? Look at this picture. What do you think is the robot doing? The robot is... Please comment in English. The first picture, what do you think is the robot doing? The robot is playing what? Playing. Okay, very good. The robot is playing violin. The robot is playing a violin. That's good. Next. What can the strong robot lift? Oh, look at this picture. This is a very strong robot. So what can the strong robot lift? The robot is lifting a what? It's lifting a car. Nasapong. Very good. The robot is lifting a car. That's correct. Okay. Okay, now this is the last part of the story. Everyone, listen.
Yes, it can. And it can play with a ball.
You're going to get one
Now let's read it again. Look at this puppy. Look, this puppy can walk, can't it? Yes, it can. And it can play with a ball. You are going to get one, aren't you? Okay, so Mr. Friendly is asking Ivan if he is going to buy a robot. He's going to buy a robot dog because the robot dog can play with a ball, just like the real dog. Next is, you didn't buy a puppy, did you? Yes, I did. I couldn't leave him there. Could I? Come on, Mr. Barker. Puppies. Okay. So, do you think Ivan bought a dog? Did he bought a dog? Yes, a pet robot. Who wants a pet robot just like Mr. Ivan? Okay. Who buys a puppy? Who buys a puppy? Who bought the puppy? Who bought the puppy? It's Ivan. Okay, so Ivan bought a robot dog. And the name of the dog is Mr. Barker. Again, what is the name of Ivan's dog? What is the name of Ivan's dog? It's Mr. Barker. Everyone say Mr. Barker. So Ivan called the dog Mr. Barker because bark is a noise that dogs make. Because the dog always barks. Arf, arf. Yes, the dog is always barking. That's why Ivan named his dog Mr. Barker because the dog is always barking. Okay, so example is, this is Ivan's dog. Okay, look at the picture. Look at the picture. It's a robot dog. Who wants to have a robot dog? Comment a smiley face if you want a robot dog. Or who wants any robot pets like cats, hamsters. In Korea, they also have robot fish. Yes, this is real. Robot dogs are real and they're also cute. But the real dogs are more cute. Oh wow, a lot of you wants to have a robot dog. But Kitty wants the real dog. Yes, Kitty. Ugly dog, is it ugly? It's very cute. Okay, now let's proceed. So again, the name of Ivan's dog is Mr. Barker. Okay. Now example this one. They have this is a robot dog in Singapore. Okay. This is an example of robot dog in Singapore. They also have their different kind of robot dogs. Yes, robot dinosaur. That would be very, very big dinosaur that is a robot. Okay. Yes, I showed you this one yesterday. The robots in Korea are actually working. Okay. Are you ready? Now let's proceed with our next lesson. Everyone, let's try to read this one. Wait, did you understand the story? Did you like the story? Comment like or heart if you like the story. Did you like the story? Did you understand? Did you have any questions? You have any questions? You want to ask something about this story? Okay, Klolada, oh, a lot of you likes the story. That's good. Who else? Okay, that is so nice to hear that you like the story. Now let's proceed with the grammar spotlight. If we cannot finish this one today, we are still going to continue this one tomorrow. Okay, don't worry. So now let's try to, I will introduce you with some grammar. Because in the stories, there are words that they use or there are tag questions. Today we are going to talk about tag questions. Okay, let's start to read these sentences. Today is 29th of December, isn't it? Okay, again, everyone, let's read. Today is the 29th of December, isn't it? Okay, so at the last part, they're asking a question. Next, you are Amy, aren't you? Okay, again, let's try to read. You are Amy, aren't you? Okay, next. Shaidan is absent, isn't he? Okay, Shaidan is not absent. I'm just using his name. Okay, again, Shaidan is absent, isn't he? Okay, so these questions, no, Shaidan is not absent. I know, it's just a sentence. So these sentences are called tag questions. Again, they are called tag questions. Everyone read? What do you call these sentences again? Oh, we have 124 viewers. Good morning, everyone. Hello? Yes. Again, everyone, what do you call these sentences? They're called tag questions. Okay? Again, they're called tag questions. Okay, someone is playing. Okay, so they're called tag questions. Who knows what is a tag question? Do you have any idea what is a tag question? If you have your book, you can look at your book. But let's see if you know what is a tag question. Who knows what is a tag question? Do you have any idea what is a tag question? Okay, I will show you. A tag question is a short question at the end of the statement. Again, a tag question is a short question that is at the end of the statement or at the end of the sentence. Okay? And tag questions are used when you are asking for agreement or confirmation. When you say confirmation, you want to confirm. You want to ask if the statement is true. Understand? Again? Okay, again, tag question is the short question at the end of the statement or at the end of the sentence. A lot of you are commenting numbers. What does that mean? Please listen. Okay. Okay, everyone listen.
Campbell's book, Unit 6, page 71. Grammar Spotlight. You eat everything, don't you? You can cycle, can't you?
Okay, so again, tag questions are the short questions at the end of the sentence. So this one is, the first sentence is, you eat everything, don't you? So what do you think is the tag questions? Is, don't you? Okay, how about this one? You can cycle, can't you? So the tag question is, can't you? In the previous slide, let's go back with this one. The first sentence is, today is the 29th of December, isn't it? So the last, it is a short question at the end of the sentence. So the short question is, isn't it? So that is the short question. When we say tag question, again, you are trying to confirm. You are trying to ask for confirmation. You are trying to agree on something. You are trying to ask Oh, if it is true, you are trying to ask if it's true or if the statement is true or not. Understand? Please comment English. Okay? Please comment in English and please listen because this one is kind of difficult because this is a grammar lesson. So please listen carefully and please comment in English. Thank you. Okay, next. Everyone, let's read the second sentence, the one in the green. You are Amy, aren't you? Okay, again, everyone, let's read. You are Amy, aren't you? Okay, so what do you think is the tag question? What do you think is the tag question for this sentence? What do you think is the tag question? Again, tag question is the question or the short question at the end of the sentence. And no one is answering to teacher. Where's everyone? Okay, Kitty, very good. So the tag question is what? The tag question is aren't you? Okay, later I will give you a hint how to find the tag question. How about this one? Shaidan is absent, isn't he? Okay, now what do you think is the tag question on this sentence? Shaidan is absent. Shaidan is not absent, but this is just a sentence. So what do you think is the tag question for this sentence? What do you think is the question? Kitty is very good. Kitty is really listening to teacher. Yes. Oh, Shaidan, Pianat. Yes, I know you are not absent. I am just using your name for the sentence. Okay, yes, the tag question isn't he? Very good. You can always know the tag questions if it's after a comma. Okay, we will discuss that further later on. Okay? Again, tag question is a short question at the end of the statement, and it is used when you are asking for agreement or confirmation, or if you want to ask if the sentence is true or if the statement is true or correct. Understand? Alright, now let's proceed. For today, I will only discuss about the be verbs am, is, and are. So let's make it easier. I will make it easier for you to understand. So for today, we are just going to discuss the be verbs am, is, and are. Okay? Yes, the be verbs am, is, and are. First, so in tag questions, there are things to remember. There are things to remember, or you should, what? There are things that you should always put in mind. Okay, so we only have 10 minutes left, so please listen because tomorrow we are still going to continue this lesson and we are going to play games, okay? Others are sending links for the game. Please listen first. You can play later if you have free time. Okay. Points to remember. Always remember this when writing a tag question or if you are reading a tag question. Okay. A comma is used between the main sentence and the tag part. Example. Okay, again, a comma is used between the main sentence and the tag part or the tag question. Example. Very good. Nutagrid is listening to teacher idea. Give points for you. Example. This is your book, isn't it? Okay. So there are, I cannot zoom it in. I'm sorry. So the first statement is, this is your book. So that is the first statement. The first statement is separated by a comma. This one. This is a comma, like this. Like this. This is a comma. First statement, and then you write comma, and the tag question. Understand? First, you write the first statement, and then separate it with comma, and write the tag question. Example. This is your book, isn't it? So in writing a tag question, there is a first statement, comma, and then tag questions. Understand? Did you understand? I think it's easy for you to understand because you are just going to write a comma after the first statement. Did you understand? Yes, very good. How about the others? Did you understand? Did you get it? Is it easy? Is it difficult? I will make it easier for you. We only have 7 minutes left. Yes, okay, very good. Everyone understand it. I think it's easy for you. Again, in writing a tag question, first you will write the first statement and separate the first statement with a comma and write the tag question. Okay, next. Point number 2. Even if the subject of the main sentence is a noun, proper, or common noun, the subject of the tag part is always corresponding personal pronoun. Okay. Example. Mary isn't your sister, isn't she? Okay, so we have 5 minutes left. Let's try to review the first point. So the second point, we will discuss it tomorrow. So for this time, let's review the first point, okay? Let's try to, who can give me example? Who can give me example of a sentence using tag question and a comma? Example of, this is your water bottle, isn't it? Okay, so this is an example I am using. This is, okay, so I'm asking, is this your water bottle? Isn't it? So the first statement, what do you think is the first statement? Yes, we have 5 minutes. This is my last example. This is your bag, isn't it? Very good, Kitty. That is correct. But remember to always write your first sentence. Always start your sentence with a big letter. So capitalized letter T. This is your dog, isn't it? Yes, not a grade. That is correct. But do not forget, again, everyone, do not forget to write comma. Do not forget to write comma after the first statement. Your answers are correct, but you forgot to write the comma. Who can give me last example? This is your bag, isn't it? Very good, Kitty. That is correct. Everything, okay, the sentence is correct. Very good. I will give points for you. I give 2 points. How about the others? Okay, for this one, this is your water bottle. What do you think is what do you think is the statement? This is your phone, isn't it? Okay, very good. What is your room and what is your number? But your answer is correct. This is your phone, isn't it? That is correct. Very good. I hope everyone understands this one. Don't worry, tomorrow we are still going to continue this lesson. I think this is very interesting for you. Tomorrow we are going to make a lot of tag questions. I will give you time. So for now, I want you to study. I want you to search on the internet about examples about tag questions. And tomorrow we will discuss this topic again, and we will discuss some of the important parts of this topic. Okay, so we have 3 minutes left. Who else has an example? Who can give me another example? Yes. This is your watermelon, isn't it? Okay, that is correct. You start your sentence with a big letter and you wrote it with a comma, but you forget to write a question mark. Okay, how about Tasapong? This is your cat, isn't it? Okay, Tasapong, that is correct. Your answer is correct. You start your sentence with a big letter and it has a comma and a question mark. Who else? Okay, 2 minutes. One more, last one. This is your banana, isn't it? Okay, that is correct. Cause TV. Okay. What room are you from? That is correct. This is your banana, isn't it? So that is a correct sentence. You wrote it with a big letter. It has a comma and it has a question mark. Okay, very good, everyone. Thank you so much for listening and thank you so much for answering to my questions. I hope you learned something. Comment a heart if you learned something or if you had fun with our lesson. Comment a heart below. Okay, we will continue this topic tomorrow. Let me see hearts if you understand our lesson. Okay. Okay, goodbye everyone. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.